Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris here, and I thought I would do a update of my incredible, amazing watch here. This is a Spinnaker Hull that believe I got this back in 2021 or 22, and I just got it back from my jeweler. So the battery had gone down on it, and I hadn't worn it in a while. Just because I had a few other watches that I needed to have some TLC done up on, pin put into one of my Omegas, cleaning up on one of my tags, that kind of stuff. So anyway, I brought my hull in, and I just, I haven't worn this watch in probably about 6 months, and I missed it. I really, really, really missed this watch. So I thought I would just do a kind of another update video on this thing. It is one of my absolute favorite Microbrand watches I've ever bought. I love Microbrand. I've got quite a few Microbrand watches. I'm a huge supporter of Microbrand companies. You're getting watches that look very, very different. You're helping out smaller companies to hopefully make them big companies. So, man, I absolutely love Microbrands, and I love this watch. Like, I love the look of it, the feel and everything like that. I have Omegas. I've got Panerays, this is very much an homage to a Panerai, minus the guard. It's about the same size and everything like that. Maybe I'll do a side by side one day, because I have another Panerai homage Microbrand watch coming to me. So maybe we'll do all side by sides of that. But anyway, I just absolutely love this watch. This is the Spinnaker Hull, and like I said, I have worn this watch so many times. It's probably one of my go-to watches that I wear. It's so easy to wear. It's so comfortable to wear. Like, it's got a really nice, beautiful band to it that's just super, super, super comfortable. I have no issues with this watch whatsoever, other than the fact that I've had to replace two batteries in it. But I mean, I wear it so much, and I mean, it's a quartz, it's a Mecha-quartz, so. It's a quartz movement, but you can engage into a mechanical side of an automatic as well with it, and I'll show you that in a second here. But I can't say enough great things about this watch. The thing that really drew me to, other than the absolute, I mean, this is just a gorgeous watch. I love the shape of it and stuff, and I got this watch before I had my Panerai, so I think I subliminally bought the Panerai because of maybe this watch. I don't know. I just love it, and I love the texture to this thing here too. I'm gonna zoom in here. I can show you the texture on this absolutely stunning watch. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to do some B-roll on it, but it is a great texture on this watch. The loom on it is incredible. The look of it is absolutely incredible. I love this massive date complication window up here. Like, it's really, really, really cool. And each one of these numbers here, get the pen in here, move individually. So say it's the 19th, just this side here would pop open. If this goes to 10, then they both, like the 1 here and the 0. When it goes to 11, this would stay still, and this just clicks over. So it's a really complicated type of movement to it. It's got a really great 24-hour movement to it right here at the 3 o'clock position. You got a seconds movement down here at the 6 o'clock, and then you've got your minute movement over here too. So, and it's got these really cool screw down crowns here. So it's water resistance to 100 meters. I've never taken this in the water. I just don't do that. I don't do a lot of diving or anything like that anymore. I used to do a lot of snorkeling when I was younger, and if I was to go snorkeling with this watch, and you certainly could do it, I would probably replace this band here, because it's a beautiful, beautiful leather band. And look at the condition of this thing. Like I said, I've had this since 2021 or 2022, and I have worn it so many times. This thing is absolutely flawless, like just beautiful. And it's patinaed really, really nice. It it is held up to a lot of wear. I'm an ex-pilot, airline pilot, but I'm also a professional wedding photographer. So I shoot a ton of weddings, and I have worn this watch with suits and other types of dress clothes and stuff because it's a very dressy watch too. And I have had a lot of people ask me, "Where the hell did you get that watch? And what kind of watch is that?" And I probably have got maybe 6 or 7 people to buy one of these things, and this is before I knew about their affiliate program. So if you guys want to buy one of these watches, I do have affiliate links, and I could save you 20% on this thing. It goes for $235, and with the link below, you can get it for only $188. So you save 20% on this particular watch. And man, I love this watch. And like I said, I shoot a ton of weddings, and I get. I'm kind of known as the watch guy here in the city and in our wedding industry, even down south and across Canada and stuff. I get people asking me about watches and what kind of watch maybe I should buy my the groom, or gifts for groomsmen and stuff like that. So this is one of the watches that I always refer people to buy. So I'm not sure if I know for sure I've seen one wedding party buy for the groomsmen because they said it was such a great deal, and I have had one bride buy it for their husband because I've seen that as well, and it was a different color than this one here, but they both bought them from Spinnaker. And then I've had a few friends of mine online and friends of mine. In like just regular friends and stuff like that, go ahead and buy them. So yeah, they've got such great deals, and the watches are absolutely stunning. And like I said, I just absolutely love this watch. But if I was to take this diving, because it's got a this really great leather band, but I think it would take a long time for the band to be to dry out. I wouldn't want to damage it or have watermarks on it because it's just too beautiful. I'd probably put a NATO strap or a silicone strap on this particular watch, and all you need is a 22 millimeter size band, and it'll fit this watch no problem. But what's really cool about this, I mean, there's so many cool things about this watch, but you could take this diving, like I said, because it's waterproof to 100 meters. But if you wanted to see, say, the second hand start to move, and work the chrono, and that's the great thing about this watch. It's called a Mecha-quartz. So you got quartz movement. So you have the battery in the back here, and so you've got the reliability of a quartz movement, and you don't have to wind it or anything like that. But then you've got the coolness of a mechanical movement, and you can see here sometimes there's some issues with mechanical type movements and chronographs. But I don't know if you can see here or not, but if I can focus in on there for you. But mine just seems to work out great. Like you can see here, the dial here up at the very top at the 12 o'clock position is perfectly centered, and you can see here, let's see if I can angle it up here for you, the second dial here, or the minute dial here is right in the center. So sometimes they're a little bit off. Like if I was to tilt it here a bit, it would look off, or if I was to tilt it here, no, it's still really. Oh, okay. So if I tilt it off to the side here, it'll look a little bit off. So sometimes you'll get that. But I have lucked out with this watch, and it is just absolutely perfect, and it tells the time, no problem. And these mechanical movements are spot on. So if you wanted to engage this second hand here, you've got these screw out pusher crowns here. So you just. I'm just going to zoom out here a little bit here so you can kind of see it. You just unscrew them, and you get this really cool satisfaction of having a mechanical movement on this quartz. So you would pull these guys out here like that, and they just unscrew. And then if you wanted to get the second hand going, you just press it in. You can hear a click. It's a really satisfying click that engages these mechanical the movement of the Mecha-quartz. So you just press that, And there you go. See, there's your second hand. And as it's kind of traveling around, you can see that it moves 5 times every second. So it's a really, really, really cool, nice sweeping movement here. Very mechanical movement of this Mecha-quartz. And I'll let it kind of swing by here and a little bit. And I'll show you, it's got a cool flyback feature to it. So if you were to press this button here, this second hand will fly back immediately back to the 12 o'clock position and become stationary as well. And you can see it's got a really cool lollipop here on the very top of the second hand too. So it's very easy to read, very easy to see, and the loom is really, really, really good. And I'll show you that here in a little bit as well. So you can just press that, and there you go. With the flyback it engages, and if you want to press it again, away you go. And then if you wanted to go diving with it or swimming with it, or you're going to get it wet, what you would do is you would just screw these pushers back in, and then that makes it 100% waterproof. So it is a really cool feature, a very, very, very cool watch. I absolutely love this watch. It's just one of the coolest watches that I own, whether it's a Microbrand or a full-on brand. And like I said, I've got a few Omegas that I own, a couple different tags, Panerai, and I just love this watch. I can't say enough great things about Spinnaker. And when I ordered this watch, it was free shipping. It comes out of the UK, so it's a UK-based company, and I believe I got it within about 7 days. It was under a week that this watch arrived at my door from the UK. So very, very, very fast and secure shipping. And I love the dials here around it as well. Like it's you can see here on the case, the tactiles and stuff like that here. It's really, really, really cool. Let's see if I can just focus in on this stuff. There we go. So you can see these really cool dials on the side, and it's got a really nice like a cushion face to it as well, like on the case itself. It's I can't, this watch is just, it is a very, very cool watch. Like it is, like I said, it's a Panerai homage, and it's a very nautical inspired looking watch, but to me it's a very race-inspired looking watch. It's like an old 1970s Le Mans style looking watch. Like, and that's where I really kind of see it. And when I've gone out on my cruises and stuff, because I love, like, there you go. You can see the all that beautiful texture on this case here. I love going for cruises. So it's springtime here now in Winnipeg. It's April, and I'm planning on doing a lot of really cool cruising and stuff on my days off. So I like to go on long drives. And this was one of my favorite watches to put on. It just makes you feel so good wearing this. Really, to me, it's I know it's a nautical inspired watch, but to me it looks a very race 70s gentleman's driving watch. Look at the texture on this thing here. It's an absolutely stunning watch, and that texture still, it just floors me how beautiful it is. And you can see here how they've written out Spinnaker, like I said, it looks very race inspired. You got the 300 foot or 100 meters on there. I love the lollipop here. The loom is just absolutely amazing. The case itself is 42 millimeters, so it fits great on any wrist. It's not a big honking case, but it's big enough to really kind of command some attention, and it's definitely, you definitely get attention when you wear this watch. I've got so many compliments on it, and like I said, I've had between 5 to 7 people. I think it was 7 people that have actually bought this watch since they've seen me wear it. It's over the last 4 years that I've owned it, or 3.5 years, whatever it's been. And you can see here over time after wearing it, I mean, the band is still in absolutely perfect condition. But yeah, it's garnered a lot of compliments, so it gives a lot of wrist attention. I mean, the case looks amazing. I mean, it's a Panerai in homage or inspired case, so it automatically draws that attention. The detail and the on the face, that all that extra texture, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chronograph. The writing, like the numbers and stuff on the dial. So yeah, and at 42 millimeters, it's not too big, but it is the perfect size, I think, for anybody's wrist. The lug to lug, it's 47 and a half. Like I said, the lug width here for your band is 22. It's 90 grams, and it has an AR coated crystal to it, so it is. It's really, really, really easy to read, really, really easy to see, and the movement is a Seiko VK73 movement, so it's one of the best, one of their better movements that Seiko has for this type of complication and variant on this watch. So it's a very, very, very good movement, and I love the fact that it's a Mecha-quartz. So you get like I said, all the benefits of a quartz watch, but then you've got the really cool movements of creating the mechanical movement here with these pusher buttons. So that's about it with his watch. I just wanted to show you it again. I mean, like I said, I haven't had this on my wrist in probably 5 to 6 months. I really, 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 really missed my watch. So I wanted to do another welcome home video to it. I love this watch. I love Spinnaker. They've got so many really cool watches out there. They've got a lot of limited edition watches that they put out. So I would definitely check them out. I've got the description and the links below. So take a look to see what Spinnaker has. They have so many different options to have. I believe they've got 12 different types of collections, and they all look very different. They come in all different types of bands, so you can get this, they've got leather bands, they have silicone bands, they have stainless steel bands. So you've got all those kinds of, and they come in, like I said, a million different colors. So you get options for bands, and you can buy them individually as well. But they also have a lot of different types of movements. So they have this Mecha-quartz movement here, which is really, really, really cool. They have automatic movements. They have Swiss automatic movements. So you've got a really great option of what type of watch that you can get with them. And like I said, a lot of them are limited edition watches. So once they are gone, they are gone. So if you see something you really, really, really like, I would definitely buy it, because once it's gone, you may never see it again. There's a lot of watches. I was on there the other day and I was looking at a lot of watches, and man, there's a lot that I would really love to have for sure. So you may be seeing some more Spinnaker videos here coming up, and like I said, I always recommend Spinnaker to a lot of my grooms and groomsmen and friends, because their watches are really, really, really well put together, really well engineered, very, very, very different, very cool looking watches at a really, really, really great price point. So it is hard not to fall in love with a Spinnaker watch, and it's not hard to get into the ownership of a Spinnaker watch. They are not like, tens of thousands of dollars, like some watches can be. Like you get a beautiful Mecha quartz, like a mechanical quartz watch like this for under $200 with my affiliate code. I mean, good luck trying to find one of those for under $500, $600, $700, $1,000. I mean, they've got really good deals, and they have a lot of really, really, really cool watches and a really, really great collection of watches. So definitely check them out. Go and give them a follow on Instagram and Facebook as well, because they're very, very, very active on social media. And there's a lot of new things coming out. with Spinnaker. So they put them up on their social media right away, and then it gets up onto their website. So I would definitely give them a follow and a like as well, because then you'll be up to date on everything that's coming out. I believe they've got 2 new watches that are be coming out this month, I think. I'm not sure if they're sold out or not, but I know they have a waiting list for these 2 watches, and they're very, very, very cool watches. The bands are really, really cool. The dials are really, really, really cool. So if it's something you guys are interested in, you may want to put your name on the wait list. Then you might get lucky. You might be able to get one of these watches. They are some of them can be very, very exclusive looking watches. And like I said, they're limited. So once they're gone, they're gone. So it would be really cool to have those in your collection if you're trying to build a watch collection. Yeah, so in my opinion, as a watch guy, I have a lot of watches. I've been wearing watches since I was a little kid. And I've been collecting watches since, oh gosh, probably since I was oh sorry, just hit the light there. Probably since I was 17 or 18, I've been collecting watches. I love watches. They are like, they could set the tone of what you're wearing. They could set the tone of your mood. They can set the tone of a great road trip. And I just think they look great. I think they really, really kind of really accent and shows off your personality too. Like watch is a really great thing. And my dad and mom got me a watch when I was a little kid, and they said, now that you got a watch, you'll know what time to be home for curfew. So there's no excuse for you being late. And Dad also said, and I still believe it to this day too. I don't know if it's old school or not, but my dad said, when you wear a watch, make sure, and it's something I put on my wrist as soon as I get up in the morning. I usually have my watch already picked out for me before I get up. Sometimes I change it out depending on what kind of mood I'm in, but I usually have my watch selected for what I'm going to be wearing the next day. I would say I have about 80 to 90 watches, but I wear maybe 50 to 60 of them on a very regular basis. So I have a lot of watches. But anyway, I remember being little and my dad said, make sure you always got a watch in your wrist, especially when you go in for a job interview, because it's giving them the message to your employer that that if he sees that you have a watch, you know what time it is and you'll never be late for work. I don't know if that's old school, but I still believe in that. When as an airline pilot and a corporate pilot, and even as an aerobatic pilot, maybe not so much for aerobatics, because I'm not really looking at my watch when I'm flying upside down or doing spins and turns and stuff. I'm just kind of counting them or kind of watching my instruments and everything like that. But as a pilot, back when I was doing my flight training, if you showed up without a watch on for your flight test never happened. So you needed a watch. And the reason for that is if you're sitting in a hold and air traffic control says, hold at this altitude and this, space and time, and expect further clearance at this time. And you have an electrical failure on your airplane. And you have a watch on, right? So you would know what time you can expect to start your approach. And that airport and that runway is yours. So no one's going to come into it. No one's going to take that airspace. So that airspace belongs to you. And everybody else in that airspace knows that it belongs to you. So you would start your approach, and air traffic control will expect you to starting your approach and land. And then another plane would be coming down into where you're sitting possibly, and holding there in a holding sequence to go. But if you don't have a watch on, how do you know what time to start your approach? And it could get really, really bad. You could have a mid-air collision. So you needed to have a watch on. What if you ran out of gas too? You're flying around and you don't know when to expect time, and then you end up running out of gas. So there's so many different reasons why you would want to wear a watch as a pilot. And I know now with cell phones and everything like that, that is not the case anymore. But when I started flying, you needed a watch because we didn't have those things back then. So, but a watch is just, to me, the watches are, it's just they're a must have, and I absolutely love watches. In fact, I ordered two more watches just the other day, and when they arrive, oh god, that's a nice shot. When they arrive, I will do unboxings with both of them. They're both dive watches, and one is a Panerai homage inspired watch with a really cool silicone band and dial to it. So I'm really looking forward to getting those ones in to show you guys those, and maybe I'll do a side by side with this absolutely stunning hull from Spinnaker. So anyway, that is that. The model of this watch, if you guys care, if you wanted to go on, it's a pine green color to it, and it is the where is it here? The SP 5068-02. So it's kind of got they have a black one, and that's believe that is the -01. This is the -02. I really like the it's kind of an off greeny kind of color, but it really pops the texture off of this one here. So that's why I chose that color. Yeah, anyway, and you can see here too that before I go, they've got their branding here on the clasp here for their the band. On the back here, they've got stamped in here, and it's really stamped in. It's a nice thing, but they've got a fixed keeper here, so this one here doesn't move, and then they have a movable one here. So it comes with two keepers, a fixed and a movable one. So I'll show it to you here on my wrist here. I'm just going to pause this. I'll be right back. There you go. There's a wrist shot there. So I've got about close to an 8-inch wrist, maybe 7 3/4. I'd have to measure it again. I don't remember. But anyway, it fits great on my wrist. And it fits really good on other people's wrists. I've let other friends of mine wear this watch. One friend of mine wanted to wear it for the day because he just loved the watch, and I said, well, as long as you don't break it and I get it back. So he did. I think he was going on a date or something like that, but he really wanted a nice watch to wear, so he came over, and I said, well, pick whatever watch you wanted to wear. He didn't feel comfortable taking any of the Omegas or the tags or the I don't think I had the Panerai back then, but he chose this one because he really liked it, and for good reason. But anyway, yeah, this, and his wrist wasn't as big as mine, and it fit him perfectly too. So it was it's just a really cool watch. So anyway, that is that. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got anything from Spinnaker. Let me know if you got this hull. Let me know if this is a watch that you would be interested in picking up yourself. If you do, or if you see anything else on Spinnaker, if you go to their website, it's in the description below. I do have an affiliate link there. You'll be able to save yourself 20% off of any of these watches. They do have some really good sales on some of them as well. I believe up to like 43 or 46%. And they so you'll be able to save money there. But if you use the affiliate link, you'll be able to save some money, and you'll get a little bit kickback for myself. It'll go right back into this channel. Maybe get some more watches, maybe some bands. If I get any kind of swag or anything like that, I'll definitely make sure that you guys get that as well. I've got a bunch of other giveaways coming up here in the next little while, so make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel, and then go over to my Instagram. It's called Whiskey Cigars and Bond, and give me a like and a follow there. And if you do all that, you'll have a chance to win everything and anything I am going to be giving away. I have one microbrand company sent me some stuff, and I've got a really cool giveaway for that too. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing a full review and unboxing and everything like that as well for that one. So, but yeah, just Yeah, I can't say enough great things about this watch here. And their cases, if you are worried about the 42 millimeter being a little too big, they have case sizes from 40 to 47 millimeters. So they've got size for everybody. So yeah, give Spinnaker a check. Check them out and and see what they got. So I'm sure you'll find something in there, or many things in there, that you would absolutely love to add to your collection. And it's such an easy way and a very inexpensive way to add to your collection with very good quality watches. So check them out. So yeah, so that's it. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you like this updated video here of this amazing watch that I have. Like I said, it's one of my absolute favorite Microbrand watches. My Spinnaker Hull. God, I love this watch. So happy to have it back. So happy to have it on my wrist, and I am really looking forward to some really cool cruises. Maybe I'll do a video on a cruise wearing some of my watches and this exact watch here as well. So stay tuned for some of those videos. Go over and check out Spinnaker on their Instagram and Facebook. Give them a like and a follow there. You guys won't be disappointed if you do that, and then you'll be up to date with everything that's going on. I know that they have a really great newsletter as well off their website, so check out that. You'll be able to see everything that's coming out that's new and exciting. And like I said, I've got a bunch of giveaways coming up here with a lot of really cool stuff. So I got some cigars, I've got a humidor of cigars, I've got some cool stuff this one Microbrand watch company sent me to give away. I've got a really cool pen that was sent to me that I have for giveaway. I've got a bunch of stuff here to come up for giveaway. So for a chance to win that, and any of the giveaways that I am going to be doing, all you got to do is like and subscribe to this channel, and then go over to my Instagram. It's called Whiskey, Cigars, and Bond, and give me a like and a follow there. If you're new to the channel and new to Instagram, just leave a comment and let me know that you have subscribed and followed. You can even just put like done or something like that in there. But I love comments. I love reading your comments. I love engaging with you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. You make this so much fun to do. And man, that's a good looking shot too here. I'm just going to do a shot here for the gram. Just let this thing settle down. There we go. And yeah, and let me know what you think of this watch, if it's something you guys are interested in. You're always welcome to come over, check out my watch collection. I'm going to be doing a lot of my watches here now on YouTube, now that I got this thing going up and running, and it's getting busy here. So there's going to be a lot more watches coming up here. I've got a lot of really cool ones here to show you guys, and maybe inspire you to start collecting watches yourself. So watch collection's a really cool thing to have. They'll last forever if you look after them, and they'll maintain their value, and sometimes they'll go up in value. So anyway, appreciate your time, appreciate you guys watching. Have yourself a really great day, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye bye.